Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to this week's episode of Reading Man Dan. This is the 8th book in the 2020 Vlogmas series, where I go ahead and read a new Christmas story each and every day for the month of December leading up to Christmas Day. And today is going to be such a fantastic story, as we're going to go ahead and read The Littlest Reindeer. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let's go. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you checking out this episode. If you like what I'm doing and you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. Ring the notifications bell so that you're notified when new episodes come out every week. Go ahead, give me a like on this video. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you like about this video, or if you can suggest any other book that you'd like to see be read here on Reading Man Dan. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So, today's book is called The Littlest Reindeer. And right away, I love this cover. I love the winter look to it. You have this small little reindeer, and he's smirking, he's smiling. You got the snowman over here. You got a little fox. Christmas trees are all lit up. Really great cover. Now, this book was written by Brandi Dougherty and illustrated by Lisa Todd. Really cool, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. For my editor, Cecilia, thanks for loving these books as much as I do. BD. For my sister, Helen, now that we've grown up, I'm quite glad to have you around. MLT. Nice little personalized special message from the author and illustrator. Alright, here we go. Dot was a reindeer. She lived with her family at the North Pole. There were many reindeer in Santa's village, but Dot was the littlest one. Look at that. A family full of reindeer. And look at Dot. Smallest one. Right there in the middle. Okay, cute little reindeer. Dot had a friend named Oliver. He was the littlest elf in Santa's village. Dot and Oliver were Santa's special helpers. But Dot wanted another job too. More than anything, Dot wanted to help fly Santa's sleigh. Santa would be choosing a new reindeer soon, and Dot was excited. She just needed a few lessons, and she would be ready. Alright, well look. Okay, if we take a look, there's Dot. She is pulling the little mini sleigh from her friend. Santa is eyeing what's going on. You know, he might see a prospect, if you will, and there's the big sleigh. Right, that is what Dot hopes to go ahead and one day start flying. And she knows, look, I just need a little practice. I just need to get ready. I just need to be prepared. So when the holiday comes, I can go ahead and help fly Santa's sleigh. Dot's sister, Stina, showed her how to get a running start. Dot's cousins watched too. Faster, faster, they chanted. But Dot's short legs just couldn't keep up. I bet Carl can keep up, Stina said comfortably. Look at this. So we have Stina teaching Dot how to run, but you can see Dot is completely behind her, right? She is lagging. Her little short legs can't keep up. And then, well, poor Stina, you can see the disappointment in her face too. So right away, Dot's mind is like, oh man, I need to be there, but I can't keep up. Let's find out more of what happened. Then Dot's brother Carl showed her how to make the first leap into the air. It's called the takeoff, he said. Okay, now you try, Carl told Dot. Dot tried with all her might to jump in the air. Carl laughed. Very funny, Dot. Now, really, jump this time. That was it, Dot whispered. Oh, Carl said. Well, maybe Grandpa has some suggestions. Okay, well, Brother Carl basically took Dot out to teach her how to make the big leap. As you can see, he jumps off the ground and he starts flying. But Dot, well, that's it. She really can't jump that high. And Carl realizes that she's not joking. It's unfortunate, but her little legs not only have slowed her down, but she just doesn't have the strength to push off and jump as high as some of the other reindeer. But there's hope. Don't worry. We're going to see what Grandpa has to say. Dot's grandpa was in the stable. I need help jumping, she told him. I know exactly what to do, he said. Dot's grandpa showed her how to jump from the stable loft and fly. Kick, 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 he shouted. But when Dot tried to jump off the platform, she sank right into the big hay pile below. Dot's grandpa pulled her out. Why don't you go talk to your mama? So sad, right? So Grandpa taught her a little trick that you go up high right here and you jump off and then you can start flying. It's almost like a head start, if you will. But Dot tried and it was unsuccessful. She still can't get up there and start kicking in the air. She plopped down into the thing of hay, and Grandpa was like, you know what? Why don't you go talk to your mom? Maybe she can help. Dot's mama was at the supply store. She was picking up a new harness made especially for Dot. But when Dot tried it on, the harness slipped right off. We can fix it, Dot's mama said, but Dot shook her head. I'm too little. I can't run. I can't jump. I can't fly. Dot's mama nuzzled in close. But you will soon. There's always next year. What a good supportive mom. Alright, let's take a look. So, Dot's mom was at the store buying Dot a nice beautiful Christmas harness. But unfortunately, it wouldn't fit. It slipped right off. And Dot is really down and discouraged. She is just really in the blues, if you will. She's just so disappointed. She's like, I can't run, I can't jump, I can't fly. I'm worthless. But the mother has some inspirational words. She says, don't worry, you will be next year. So Dot clopped through Santa's village. She was sad. Would she ever be big enough to help fly Santa's sleigh? Just then, Dot's friend Oliver appeared at her side. What's the matter? Oliver asked. I'm too little to fly Santa's sleigh, Dot said. But you're not too little to do lots of other things, Oliver replied. Come on! Wow, what a great friend. Look how sad Dot is. She is just totally defeated, walking away. She's really sad she can't fly Santa's sleigh this year, but then she runs into good old Oliver, and just like Mom, he's positive, he's optimistic, he sees the bright side to any situation, and he says, well, you might not be able to fly Santa's sleigh, but there's lots of things you can do as a little reindeer. Let's go ahead, I'm going to find out. Dot and Oliver made a snowman. That's cool. They played tag with their friend Charlie. How fun is that? They made Christmas cards for their families. Awesome! And they even helped a baby fox find its mama. Wow, that is amazing! At the end of their busy afternoon, they collapsed in a snowbank to rest. See, Oliver said, look at all the things we can do. Dot smiled. She felt better already. Wow, what a great friend. See, look at Oliver teaching her friend, look, you can build snowmen, okay? You can go ahead and you could have fun, chase each other around. You can go ahead and make Christmas cards for your family. And best of all, you can help a little baby fox find his home back to his mama and make some snow angels. So, no need to worry. And as you can see, Dot was smiling after this. She felt proud. She felt happy that she had some type of purpose. And Oliver is such a really good friend. Before Dot knew it, Christmas Eve had arrived. The entire North Pole came out to send Santa and the reindeer off on their important journey. Dot's grandpa gave her a big nuzzle. This will be you next year, he said. Dot nodded. Everybody cheered and waved as the reindeer got the running start. But then Dot noticed a tiny present in the snow. It had fallen out of Santa's bag. Wow, take a look. First of all, they're going to give Santa a big sending off as he goes and delivers presents on Christmas Eve to all the families all around the world. And the reindeer are all ready. And Dot's grandpa says, don't worry, that'll be you next year. But then all of a sudden, before they take off, Dot sees that one of the presents has fallen into the snow. It's just sitting there. What if that was for Timmy? Or what if that was for Nate Messick's being delivered and he never gets his present? Well, let's see what happens. Oliver looked at Dot. Go, 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 he cried. Then she picked up the gift and ran as fast as she could. Just as the reindeer lifted Santa's sleigh into the air, Dot jumped. It was her highest jump ever as she kicked her legs as hard as she could. Suddenly, she was flying. She leapt right into the sleigh. Santa smiled. Well done, Dot. Wow! That's so awesome. Look at Dot. She just grabbed the present. She took off. She went for it. Took all of her strength. Was running as fast as she can. She jumped as high as she could. And she started kicking like crazy. She flew right into the sleigh. And Santa was there to praise her. Good job. You brought that present. Now, that miscellaneous present that fell off the sled, maybe that present was going to Joey McKissick. Nobody knows. But, well, the present was put back into the bundle on Santa's sleigh, all because of Dot, and she went ahead and proved that she's, well, maybe not strong enough to fly the sleigh, but she's getting there. When Dot returned to the North Pole early the next morning with Santa and the other reindeer, the whole village was waiting. Wow. Everyone surrounded Dot with hugs and cheers. I knew you could do it, Oliver cried. That is just awesome. Check it out. The whole North Pole now there to greet Santa, the reindeer, and Dot. And they were cheering for Dot, for she took off at that last second and was able to give that present. And look at down here as they get all together. Her best friend, Oliver, gives her a hug and says, you know what? I knew you could do it, Dot. I knew you could do it. And I love that. It just gives me tingles just feeling it. It's so important that you're supportive of the loved ones that you have in your life. And Dot finally found a way to help Santa in his sleigh. Sometimes little is the perfect size after all. But even better, having a friend by your side makes anything possible. The end. Wow. The Littlest Reindeer. What a magnificent story. What a wonderful message this story brings. And I really enjoyed this book. I hope you did too. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and hit that sub button right there. Ring the bell. Give me a like. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this book. Because that's going to do it. And really, I just want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the book. I hope that you saw something fun and exciting. Like when they were making snow angels or when they were writing Christmas cards, Dot and Oliver, to their family. I hope you learned something new and interesting, like the message in this book about, well, being positive to your loved ones, especially your friends and your family and the people that are close to you. Man, it has just unbelievable powers. The confidence that you build within that other person by just staying by their side, being positive and encouraging whatever it is that they do, that they are able to handle it and that they can overcome it. Just like Oliver was to Dot. Dot was feeling down and discouraged and low, and along came Oliver and he said, look, you might be little, but there's lots of things that you can do, and I believe in you. I have the strength and the courage to go ahead and give that to you and promise you that you're going to grow up to be a big reindeer one day. And I think that message coming from her friend Oliver was enough to propel Dot at the end to go ahead and jump and be able to fly and hop onto Santa's sleigh. And there just couldn't be a stronger message than be positive to your loved ones. It's so important to them, to you, and just overall life. And the holiday season usually brings that on. But don't forget that message throughout the year. It's really important that you go ahead and just, be positive to your friends. Let them know that they can do it. Whatever it is they can do, stand by them. If they're your friends, you should stick with them through the tough times, and you'll probably see the light with them. Most of all, I hope that you are inspired to go ahead and check this book out for yourself, or maybe watch the episode one more time. It's a lot of fun, great story, great message, awesome artwork, and I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book for you on this episode. And lastly, I'd just like to say Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, Happy Holidays. And well, To each and every one of you, I wish you all the joy, happiness, and love going into 2021. May you have the best year of your life. Thanks again for watching. I'm Travel Man Dan, aka Reading Man Dan, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.